Hello, I'm Ariana from Awaken the Wild Soul, and welcome to another plant video. Today we're going to be talking about rosemary. So this is a common perennial herb that a lot of people are probably familiar with. It's native to the Mediterranean, though it also grows in southern Europe and is cultivated throughout the world. It's a very popular culinary herb, so a lot of people would be familiar with it through cooking. I do personally use it a lot when I cook, especially Italian dishes. But not only is it used for culinary purposes, but it does have a lot of medicinal value as well. It has tonic, stimulant, astringent, nervine, anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and decongestant properties, just to name a few. Rosemary is used for relieving headaches and muscle pain, improving hair growth, and stimulating blood flow. It's also very good for your brain, so boosting the mood, cognitive function. It aids memory and learning. It also aids digestive function, which a lot of the herbs that do aid digestive function, I think that's probably part of the reason they are used as a culinary herb, even because we'd be eating it in the food, so it would be helping all of those faculties. And it's also known for its uplifting and invigorating properties, so therefore using it through aromatherapy. So like if you have essential oil, you could add some water into a spray bottle, maybe create a spray, and inhaling that helps just kind of invigorate your brain. A lot of people do like to use it for like when they're studying or they really need some concentration and just need to kind of wake their brain up. That's a good one that people like to use. It can also be steeped as a tea. I've never tried that. I'm not sure if I'd like rosemary tea. I'll have to try that sometime. Like I said, mostly I'm just used to using it in cooking dishes. Along with its uses of the cognitive and brain-related things, there have been associations with remembrance. It is also said that Greek scholars wore garlands of rosemary on their heads during examination, so it just goes into the idea of, yeah, if you're studying for something or need some concentration. It's also associated with loyalty and fertility. Therefore, it was also used as, in weddings, people would make wreaths out of the rosemary, which I do think it would make a very pretty wreath, taking the rosemary branches. Sorry about the trim job on this one. As you can see, it's not really the way you want to trim your rosemary to make it a pretty plant, but still kind of learning how to do that properly on that one. But I'm going to go take you over to see my other rosemary, the foxtail rosemary. And here's my little foxtail rosemary right here. I bought this guy from one of our local nurseries not too long ago, so he's still pretty small. This is a different variety from the one you saw before. I don't actually remember what that first variety, which one that technically is. Again, like a lot of these herbs, there are many cultivars of many of the common herbs that you're familiar with. I mean, I didn't even know the vast majority of different kinds that they actually have. So yeah, the foxtail is just another variety of it. But another interesting thing about the rosemary I did not know either is similar to sage, the way people use it to like smoke and smudge and clear energy, people do use rosemary for that as well. So I think that's kind of a cool alternative if you're not as fond of the smell of the sage. Maybe using rosemary would be more to your liking. But yeah, that concludes my little video on the rosemary here. It has a lot of cool things as far as medicinally and culinary that you can use with it. So I encourage you to research it further if it's something that's interesting to you and something that you would like to grow.